Help me out here, Joe.
What are we tapping into first? I forgot. Hold on. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna review the NFL season first. So, guys, first topic: surprises. Damn, it's the year of the underdog. Yeah. It's the year of the underdog.
That's
the year of the underdog.
Dog. What is going
Sam
on
Darnold
right now?
Sam Darnold right now leading the
Sam
league in
Darnold.
touchdown passes with 8.
Sam Darnold. Shout code. Sam Darnold.
And who else? What's his name? Red Rifle. Andy Dalton.
Oh, man.
Took Bryce Young's job yesterday,
Damn.
just like that.
Get well soon, Bryce Young.
What the hell's going on?
Holy shit.
What the hell's going on? And obviously you got other teams like the Cowboys folding. Guys, what's your biggest surprise so far in the NFL season? First 3 weeks.
You want to go crazy?
I'll go. For me, it's the Steelers. I thought they were going to have a clusterfuck at quarterback. And
yeah, dude.
Even without Russell Wilson. Justin Fields. Even without, they lost Dante Johnson to the Carolina Panthers.
They did.
I thought they were going to have some issues there, and somehow they got it together. So we'll see what's going to happen later on in the year.
It's fire. Good pick.
Dog, that was a good one. That was my pick, but I also had the Vikings though. It's just crazy what they're doing with Sam Darnold.
Shout out. Hey, Kevin O'Connell, early year for coach of the year.
Yeah,
you're doing a hell of a job.
Because I'll be honest, I think me and the whole world didn't think the Vikings were going to do shit once we heard that McCarthy was out. Even though he's a rookie, we still expected McCarthy to start over Darnold, and Darnold just resurrected his career, bro. He's doing a Geno Smith right before our eyes.
For real. That's what we talked about earlier. That's what I felt.
It's crazy to think that Darnold might really be the franchise quarterback for the Vikings, and he's really still young. He's not that old, bro.
Hell yeah.
He's not that old.
He's dumb young, bro.
He's probably like 26, 27, something like that. He's not that old, so he can really, if he does well this year, he has Jettas, Aaron Jones, and I'm sure. And once Addison gets back from injury, bro, it's just gonna get even better.
Yeah, hell yeah.
The defense is playing insane right now.
They're moving. And you know what they're doing? They're turning the ball over. They're causing turnovers like crazy, bro. They're getting picks. They're getting sacks. Like they're all over the field. That defense is playing over what their projection was, definitely for sure. They were probably projected bottom, middle of the pack defense. They're playing like a top 10 defense right now, for sure. For people would say top 5 with the way they're playing, and Sam Darnold's playing crazy. My surprise, unfortunately, it's not a team, but I'll say Jaden McDaniels. God damn, I didn't know he was like that for real. That boy tough, man.
He has played well his first 2 games.
What I will say is that he's playing with no hesitation. That's what I've seen in the first 2 games. Regardless of the opponent, he's a rookie quarterback in the NFL. And he's playing with great poise, man. Like, he hasn't turned the ball over. He doesn't throw a lot of touchdowns, obviously. He's running the ball a little bit more as a rookie. Well, that's what you expect. But comparing him to, like, Caleb Williams, and Caleb Williams was the number 1 overall pick, you're allowed to compare that. And I think Jaden McDaniels' first 3 games
Caleb
are
Williams
better.
not even looking all that great.
Caleb Williams not looking all that good. And he got DJ Moore. He got DeAndre Swift. Who's he's been out, though. He's been out.
Yeah,
Odunze finally went off,
Odunze finally went off, but they lost to the Colts.
Yeah, they lost. And
they lost to the Colts.
Ultimately, so.
I'm just saying, like, I think Jaden McDaniels is probably dark horse offensive rookie of the year.
I wouldn't even say dark horse. He might even.
He got to be, because it's going to be Caleb Williams' award to lose.
No.
Come on,
not
bro.
after the first 3 weeks. I think a lot of people are probably changing their mind right about now because.
You think so? People are giving up that quick?
No, it's not that they're giving up. It's just the fact that he has a way better team than all these rookie quarterbacks. Think about Bo Nix, Jaden Daniels. They look way better right now
with worse
teams.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. I agree with that.
But that shows right there. I'm not saying Caleb can't grow from these 3 games and become better eventually, but right now he is not better than Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels. What the fuck?
You're good.
So that's all I have to say on that topic. Caleb got to come out here and start performing soon. Or, a lot of people are going to start throwing that B word on him.
Yeah, definitely.
B word.
And I'm not saying that, but Hey, you know how the internet reacts.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely do. So obviously, the surprises in the NFL. There's so many to choose from, but obviously, I mean, thinking with what Jaden McDaniels has done as a rookie quarterback, I think he's shown that he may have should have been the number 1 pick. Not saying he should have been, but throughout the first 2 games, it's looking solid, and hopefully Caleb plays better. But we'll transition into the disappointment so far in the first 2 weeks. Actually, really, first 3 weeks. Week 3 is pretty much done. But guys, disappointments in the first 3 weeks, man. There's a lot to choose from. All right, there's a lot to choose from. We ain't even gonna lie.
There really is. I only wrote down 2 just because, just in case.
I got 2 as well. I got 2.
Of course. I knew it.
I'm only gonna do 1, but I was low key waiting to see if someone's gonna pick mine.
No, you first. All
right, so I'm gonna go ahead with the obvious. To me, deep down inside, I don't think it's a disappointment because I don't believe in them ever.
Don't do it.
But the damn Cowboys.
Oh, okay.
That was one of mine.
They're 1-2 right now, and they won week 1, and they convinced the world that we're the boys. We beat the shit out of the Browns in Cleveland, and everyone thought the Browns were gonna be, this great team, which that was my second choice, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I feel you.
Fucking the Cowboys, they have lost their last 2 home games. Not only their last 2 games, but last 2 home games. So there's something going on in that locker room and within the organization.
You hear them talking though. Like I've seen I've seen the interviews and stuff. I saw what Micah said after the game. Really, they're blaming each other. They're mad. I saw CeeDee Lamb on the sideline like pissed. He dropped a couple balls after Dak did something, looked him off, and then CeeDee dropped a pass, and then he ghosted after that.
Yeah,
can't do it. Can't do it.
I have kind of like a hot take right now about the Cowboys. Do you think Micah's going to want to resign after all this? Let's say, this turmoil spirals out of control and they end up having a losing season. Do you think Micah's going to want to sign?
It's tough, bro.
That's a good side question. I don't even know.
Yeah, if there's an opportunity for him,
he might though. He's young, bro. He's young. Those defensive guys don't move like that. Not like that. Even Khalil Mack was with who was he with?
Raiders.
With the Raiders for a minute before he moved. So not saying he's Khalil Mack. I'm just saying, Micah Parsons obviously he can be around for a good minute.
He might.
No, I'm saying his potential.
Right now,
people are comparing this man to Lawrence Taylor, bro. Lawrence fucking Taylor, bro.
I personally won't go that far.
But you hear what these motherfuckers be saying.
Trust me, because I've watched him since Penn State. I already knew he was going to be like a beast. I just didn't know that he was going to do this like that fast. You feel me?
No, I feel it.
So, but, respect to Michael Parsons, even though he's a Cowboy. But
that's I agree. I agree with the Cowboys, definitely. Correct 305. Disappointment. I don't want to. Don't let me down here because there's a lot to choose from.
Down, but it's tough because I don't
want
to say it.
Don't say it.
But my biggest disappointment for me, even before the injury right now, is the Dolphins, bro.
Oh my God, you're lame. You're lame for that.
I knew it was coming.
It's tough to say because it's my favorite team.
Pause. I already just said no, man.
Don't worry.
We struggled against the Jags, which are 0-2 right now, and we at least pulled it off. And then on the revenge game against the Bills, before the injury happened, Tua had like 3 interceptions. He threw 3 picks. Like,
okay,
I understand that's a good team and that's a great defense, but I was expecting more. I was expecting us to be whooping their ass, bro.
That's a team that's currently smacking the Jags right now as we
so you see what
commence on Monday night.
They're a well-coached team. I got to give it to them. Bro.
And they lost pieces there.
Exactly. They lost a lot of pieces, and they have still been resilient, and they're coming out, beating the shit out of people.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's why
except the Cardinals game, that was a close game, but they still, they pulled it out at the end. And then the Dolphins, they beat the hell out of them. They're looking like they're beating the hell out of the Jags right now. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's tough to say, man. It's tough to say, but before the concussion, like they were looking bad, man. And that's a team that embarrasses last year, so I was expecting us to be in a different, mindset, but
I expected us to win the first game, just not
to have that at home. Man, it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough.
Yeah, the Dolphins gotta stop playing Thursday night games because I feel like every time somebody.
But
exactly
almost
what
every team's gonna get one.
The time the Bengals game, that was a Thursday night game.
Yes, it was. But come on, bro. Everybody got to play one, bro. Dolphins can't play by a different set of rules, bro.
No, that's more of like, that's more of like a fan thing.
Some shit always happens.
Honestly, all right, something always happens. I'm not even going to dispute that. But what I will say is that the Dolphins got to play better against better comp. That's just what it is, bro. Yeah. That's just what it is, bro. The best win we've had in the last year and a half has been the Cowboys at home.
Yep.
From what I can remember. That was last season, like week 13.
Yep.
We lost to Tennessee after that at home. Like, bro, I'm sorry,
the Tennessee game though. Monday night.
We need that.
They need to start Tyler Huntley, aka Snoop Huntley. They need to start that boy.
Sports Betting Podcast. Craig 305 might be out there too. Make sure if you spot him, say what's up. I'm sorry, bro. You might be there. I don't know. Hey, but my biggest disappointment. My biggest disappointment so far. Definitely got to be the Cincinnati Bengals. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Joe Burrow, to me, I hopped on that bandwagon early, but that's real shit. I mean, I thought he's the guy to me. The only guy that's proven to be Mahomes in a big spot. And he's the prototypical, bro. He's the one that like, you can still sit back and not have to run it all much and still kill from the pocket only. You don't have to be a dual threat. He's like probably the last one of that breed to really play like that. I don't know anybody else. Like, obviously, Sam Darnold's doing his thing now, whatever. But if you think of the best quarterbacks, Mahomes, Allen, CJ, if you want to put him in there. Yeah. They sometimes people throw, I don't know if they throw Jalen Hurts in there. Like, all these dual threat quarterbacks, they're the best. They're the best. That's what people are looking for. And Joe Burrow is still like the guy who could do it from the pocket, but they're not playing well. Jamar Chase, where you at? Where you at, buddy? Because you're crying for the money 2 years before your deal. Everybody else within your same realm of class, Devontae Adams, Tyreek, everybody asked for it with 1 year left on their deal. Tyreek was a different situation. He got traded, obviously, but Jamar Chase, that's the team that drafted you, homie. Like, don't forget that. They gave you an opportunity to play. You shined. You definitely deserve the money. Yeah. But, dude, Jettas don't even get it before. He didn't get it on 2 years left. He had to wait till his last year left on his deal, and they read him up. So, and you're not better than Justin Jefferson, bro. You can say what you want. You're not better.
Came from the same college. He ain't better.
You're not better, bro.
Regardless of the class, coming out of college, I felt like Jamar Chase was definitely the better receiver, but up to now, Justin Jefferson has proved that he's a better receiver.
Yeah, and it's clear now. Because, Jamar Chase, really, I thought he was top 5 clear.
Top 2, and, depending on some people, he's not 2.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's really him and Tyreek, 1A, 1B. However you see it. And now people are going to give Jettas a knock because Tyreek's not playing well.
Yeah, exactly.
He's not playing well. We don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, it's hard to not play.
Yeah, you can't clear that. But, like I said, back to the disappointments. Jamar Chase, disappointing. Joe Burrow, been underwhelming. Zach Moss has been okay, but not great.
Eagles too, man. You could probably say the Eagles, even though they just got a win now.
Yeah,
they're looking a little sketchy.
They are. They're looking a little
not that bad. I'm gonna give them a chance because they lost.
I think all these teams have a chance to turn it around. Yeah. It's only week 3. But
Eagles did come back yesterday and beat the Saints. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that was a good one.
Going into week 4, a lot of these teams can change the narrative.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
Still early.
So the NFL has been wide open with parity this year, bro, and we love it because every week you don't know what's going to happen. This has really been the best start to an NFL season I can remember. So, guys, best team after 3 weeks in the NFL. Tell me what you think, man, because, we can do the top 5 list or whatever. Best team after week 3. Who is the best team? You can say Kansas City, but
I mean,
I'll tell you right now, that's not my answer, bro.
I don't, for the sake of the argument, I'm not going to say Kansas City. Because honestly, they're 3-0, but they haven't looked like the best team anyways, if I'm being honest.
Right.
Like, they've been scraping by a couple of these wins so far. So.
And they got away with one last night. I promise you they did, because they got away with a pass interference. They didn't call it. They got away with it. Sunday Night Football. Kyle Pitts is here. Buddy, I don't know. It wasn't McDuffie, though, but it was somebody else. Man, they're just hugging Kyle Pitts, bro. They're hugging him. Yeah. I promise you they were hugging him. And, bro, he couldn't catch the ball. He couldn't make a play for the ball. No penalty. And what happened last week? For them to beat Cincinnati, they needed a pass interference just to get in position for Butker to kick the field goal. Bro, the NFL's rigged.
When it comes to Kansas City, for sure.
It feels like Brady all over again. It almost feels like Brady all over again with this type of shit. But best team after week 3, go ahead. If you didn't say the Chiefs, because if you want to say the Chiefs, whatever. But
I don't want to say it.
Yeah,
it's crazy, but it's right now. Of the football season that has started now, bro. The Vikings are looking like the best team.
Man. Fuck.
Sam Darnold is the quarterback of the best team in the NFL. Do you hear how crazy that sounds?
That's crazy. No, it's too wild.
Hey, you know what? Wild. I'm about to put out the sickest parlay on Sunday because some crazy shit's happening this year.
It might be, bro. This might be the year of the underdog.
It's time to get a little risky.
Hey, not for nothing.
It's time to get a little risky.
Not for nothing. Baker did some crazy shit last year, showing that now he's a starter. You know, he's proven now. Like, he's proven. So there's some guys that in that class you wait 4 or 5, 6 years.
Shout out to Baker Mayfield, man.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Shout out to Baker Mayfield.
Your story is not written after 4 or 5 years. Clear as a quarterback. I'll just say that as a quarterback. I can't speak for any other position, but as a quarterback, if just because you're not good your first couple of years, it's not done. It's not over.
It's really not.
You really have a shot to make it work, but you got to put the work in. Best team after week 3.
I like to rock with the guys that have a chip on their shoulder, and I'm going to go with the Vikings too.
That's such a people's team answer.
You know, like I feel like
the people's team.
Sam Darnold, you know, like
you're gonna co-sign that.
I was gonna say it first, but he said
you have to.
No, that's not true.
That's the reason I said it, because you can't deny it at this point.
I can. The only reason why is because I'm gonna invalidate that argument because you're not gonna like what I'm gonna say. But the team they beat is a better team than them.
Who?
The Texans.
Yeah.
The Texans is the best team.
Right
Listen, they're the best team right now in football.
Exactly. But we're saying right now, if the Texans played the Vikings and they lost, they're not the best team right now. As of right now, they might be a more talented team.
They played on the road.
You can say they're a more talented team. They are not the best team if they just lost to the Vikings, who are 3-0 right now.
That's one. I understand that. That's one game, and they were playing at home. For me, the best team is when you line up 11 versus 11 on a neutral field. What's it going to look like?
You know what that says? Best roster. Best roster. That doesn't mean best team. Because you keep saying, if you line it up right now, who's the best? This is on paper. They just lined it up a week ago. Or not a week ago. They just lined it up yesterday. And you seen what happened.
I feel you, but
CJ Stroud, that was my pick for MVP.
In a big spot?
That was my pick for MVP, and he looked bad yesterday.
He did. He looked bad.
And you could probably credit that. I don't even want to say his name, Brian Flores, because he had a masterful game on defense.
What he was calling, was crazy. What he was calling was crazy.
He was making who everyone thinks is top 5 quarterback look like dog shit yesterday. And he's not. and he's not. But that game he played like he was. So
all right, fine. But that still doesn't mean, at least to me, the Texans are right there. But for the sake of argument, I'll pick another 3-0 team. And I'll go with the Pittsburgh Steelers as the best team right now after 3 weeks.
Oh, wow.
After 3 weeks.
Definitely didn't think you would go there.
Hold on. The only reason why I'll say this is because low-key Mike Tomlin is getting the best version out of Justin Fields, bro. Yeah. He's really getting the best out of him.
What's on their resume so far this year? They beat the Falcons. They beat...
I forgot who they played week 2. Was it Arizona?
I don't know. Pop it up.
I forgot who they played week 2.
What do you think is going to happen when Russell comes back?
I don't think it matters.
That's
one
what I'm thing.
Swap him
and then you have to
But
think
Justin
about...
Fields yesterday played well, and they won. I forgot who they played, though, man. Who did they play yesterday?
I don't know, bro.
Who knows? Let's look it up. Yo, Justin Fields, though, for real. Justin Fields, man, you're playing your ass off, brother.
Yeah, it really is. I can't lie. Justin Fields is...
You're not turning the ball over, and you're running when you're supposed to run, and you're throwing when you're supposed to throw. And
they played the Broncos.
Yeah, Broncos and the Lions. The Lions are preseason.
Yeah, they played the Chargers.
Yeah.
They played the Chargers yesterday. That's right. They played the Chargers, and that's a good win. That's a good win. With Jim Harbaugh at the helm, they've changed their identity. I even watched them. That game was 10-10 at one point. That game was
but then Herbert went out.
Yeah, it changes things. It
changes things.
Changes everything.
You know, they got some luck riding in their favor, but I do think that they are turning things around. So we'll see.
Yeah, after week 3, I think Pittsburgh, from offense to defense to special teams, is really showing out right now. But MVP front runners.
I got you.
MVP front runners. Don't.
I'm gonna hit you with a good one.
Hold on. Don't say nothing crazy.
Shit. Where's the spooky sound?
Right there. There it is.
You know how everybody will be talking about the quarterbacks, bro? F the quarterbacks.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to go with Saquon Barkley.
Oh, my. There's no way you just said that.
That's what I want to say
everything
first.
On everything I love, I wrote that in my notes. I wrote that in my notes.
First because I didn't want him to say
Oh, my. Look what I wrote, Joe.
Saquon Barkley.
I don't want to
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon got a chip on his shoulder.
That's all I'm going to say.
He wants to prove everybody wrong, and the Eagles are looking like they got a run game for the first time ever. Because their run game has been like they're getting by. Besides Jalen Hurts, obviously.
Yeah.
So now it's like they got a real.
I like
stud.
the not quarterback pick. I don't like the pick though.
You don't like the pick.
I don't like the pick.
It's sexy.
Hey, listen to me right now. What happened against Atlanta though? He did drop that pass, man.
No,
he dropped that pass in the flat, but that could have cost him. It could be 3-0.
Of course, that's early things, but that's also like you're blaming him to be a wide receiver. He's a running back, even though he's a good pass catcher. You know, but. He dropped the ball, you know, it happens, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Because what if that would have happened in the first quarter? Is anybody talking about that?
Nobody will talk shit about that. So
it's because it happened at the moment that it happened.
Yeah.
So, you know.
If you look at week 1, he destroyed it. And last week, destroyed it again. I project him to, you know, have over 10 touchdowns this season.
Do you have him on the people's team?
Of course I have.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
But that's because I believed in him going into that team.
Guys, we're gonna upload our Sports Bender Fantasy second annual Fantasy League episode. This guy was in it. He cheated again.
7th pick again. I'm still grinding.
Nah, he didn't cheat. He didn't cheat this time. He didn't chase the shots away. He was on a bender just like all of us, unfortunately. So
Barely.
I was on a bender.
He was eating a lot of chicken tenders.
Yeah, you were. Yeah, you were.
Bro, there's a lot of good food. Courtesy of Roggy. Shout out Roggy.
Shout out Roggy. Shout out Dolo. Shout out Clutch Rip. Shout out Code. You already know the vibes. But guys, before we wrap up our NFL review so far for the first 3 weeks, we still didn't get our MVP front runners though.
Yeah, I said Saquon. I agreed with him. That was my pick.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had a second one.
Who you got?
No, I Loki didn't have a second one.
Yeah. Who you got?
Oh no, that's
Randy
right.
McDaniel.
I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson. I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson.
Oh, he has been snapping.
The only reason why is because, bro, to be real, to get a 98-yard touchdown with Sam Darnold is crazy, dog. That's lit.
Me balling.
Yo, 98-yard tutty to the crib. I mean, that's the type of shit.
Where he's out on the people's team.
I hate
baby,
that's crazy. We picked 2 people.
I hate that shit. I can't believe I picked Amon Ra before this guy. Oh God damn, I'm an idiot.
Oh my God,
I'm so stupid.
I picked the people they were doubting. That was me. People with the check with the chip on the shoulder.
Amon Ra did his thing yesterday.
So far, Craig's team does look good. I can't.
No, but it does, and it just pisses me off that it does. But yeah, I would go with Justin Jefferson. The only reason why, like I said, besides that 98-yard tutties, he's falling within the offense with Sam Darnold, bro. Like, he's not clamoring for the ball. He's letting them, whenever they call handoffs and shit to the running back, he doesn't say shit. You don't ever hear him pounding or complaining on the sideline. Like, this is a good sign for the Minnesota Vikings moving forward. This is their best player. He's one of the best players in the NFL. He's 1A or 1B at his position. They just paid him. He's not tripping about nothing. You can see the humility in the way he plays. Yeah, that's the biggest thing for me.
Swag.
And I respect that from a guy like that who's, like I said, at the top of his game. But best rookie, before we close out the season, best rookie so far that you've seen in week 3. And I want to go first because y'all went first. I'm going to go Malik Neighbors because he's that guy. That's my guy on my fantasy team. Shout out Lower Church. Shout out me. But, he's been doing his thing, bro. Last 2 weeks, at least.
I'm probably going to say my other one. I'll let you go.
Who? Is it Jaden? Jaden McDaniels?
Harrison.
Marvin Harrison. Yeah. No. He has snapped last 2 weeks.
Both of them are looking good, you know.
They're both looking pretty good.
But I like Jaden too.
Hey, offensive rookie of the year. Then who do you guys think will win it? Out of those 3 guys, I guess that we picked. Out of 3 picked. Because those are 3 guys that are really playing well. Now they're I don't
know if Neighbors can sustain the
because
of Daniel Jones. So
my guy's definitely the worst guy to pick on.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a little tougher for him. Definitely. So I think it's gonna be between Jaden if he can stay healthy because he is a smaller frame and he likes to run. So he's more prone to probably take an injury or get hit hard and have to miss a couple games. So I'd probably lean towards Marv if we're being real. But I like Jaden also. I like his chances.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think he's playing really, really well right now. And shout out to Jaden McDaniels and the Commanders for at least doing right by him, letting him do what he needs to do. But guys, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. Make sure you guys follow us on TikTok, Rob the Book, Big Rocky, and on Instagram. Bro. Follow us. Hey, tap in with us every Sunday for the rest of the NFL season live on Instagram, live at 11 a.m.
Yeah.
We give you guys our spread picks every morning. Make sure you guys tap in with us.
And, for the people who can't make the lives, I'm not going to lie, we do go live a little early because we're on the Eastern time. So I might just start putting out picks on Sunday too, the ones I feel really confident in, because I really just do Saturdays. I'm going to try to get back into it once basketball comes around to get Monday through Friday to put out more picks. But
yeah, definitely.
Right now it's only college football, NFL, so you got Mondays, Thursdays.
But hey, Rob the Book every Saturday has been a Saturday, bro. Saturday has been a hitter.
4-1 again, second week in a row. I hope y'all boys are tailing, and gals.
I really hope y'all tailing for real.
Because bro, I'm just trying to share the wealth, baby.
That's it.
I 2 plus 1,000 parlays in a row.
I like it.
Saturdays.
You're on the road, brother. Hey, make sure you follow us on TikTok as well. But Craig 305, make sure you follow him if you need all that good shit, all that good work, all that good photography work.
Never stressing what I can't control, no. With them hundreds from the mortals, whoa. Play with bands like it's rock and roll, whoa. Pocket watch and keep it locked and loaded, whoa. For this life, I put my life up on it.
The Panthers held it down for a while. We appreciate y'all. But we want more championships. That's what we want.
Bro, if I could see the U win a championship, I honestly think I think the U winning a championship would make me a little more happier than.
Let me ask you a quick question.
I'm not sure if I can agree with that. Can't share.
What do you think you're going to see first, the U or the Fins?
Oh, at this point, I want the U. I would definitely say the U because this looks like a great year for them.
Yeah.
So
and to be real,
for the Dolphins, it's not looking
it's scary
too great right now.
It's scary hours. But to be real, it's harder to win. It's harder to win in the NFL. It's just there's only 32 teams.
Definitely.
Grown men. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a different monster.
You don't get to play a team that's in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
In the NFL.
No.
Yeah, but
they got the top facilities, the top equipment, the top everything.
Oh, but college too, you got to almost be perfect though.
Nah, for sure. No,
you could take an L.
But now they got the playoff. Now,
you could take an L now, but before you had to be perfect.
No, back in the day when we were growing up, bro.
Yeah.
Undefeated or nothing.
If you didn't win a game, if you didn't win every game by 50 points and you're undefeated,
you went down one.
There's a chance you're not being number 1 or 2. Yeah. It was only the top 2 teams in the nation that played.
That was the computer joint though, the BCS joint.
Yeah, so it was really all upon your schedule, strength of schedule, all that, bro. It was tough back in the day to get in.
It was. No, it was wild. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But favorite to win the Heisman, guys. It's been 4 weeks of the college football season, and Saturdays is great. But the best players always show their shit. Definitely on Saturdays, bro. It's so easy to see because the offense is loaded in college football. So, guys,
you're gonna go first, Craig.
I'm gonna say it before you say it. Cam Ward.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I have a backup.
That's my pick.
Don't worry. I have a backup.
That's my fucking pick.
I would give it to Cam Ward, man. The guy is playing out of his mind.
Go ahead. Who's your pick?
What?
Who's your pick?
Oh, I was gonna let him, elaborate a little.
Okay, go ahead.
I was gonna give you a little time because I love Cam Ward. He's a fucking hurricane. I love Cam Ward. Trust me.
Hey, one of the best things that I like about him is the accuracy on the run passes.
His accuracy and the fact that he never gets rattled.
Yeah, he's an ice water.
I've never seen a quarterback between college and the pros that just is so calm under pressure to the point that it's almost like everything's in slow motion for this guy when he's out there playing.
Definitely.
He's just there's a guy coming up right in his face. Pause. Shit, pause. And he's just there, just like nothing, bro. He just sees a little check down. Like he believes so much in that system and he goes through his reads and his progression so well that he's not afraid to really look split second and throw the ball.
Yeah.
Because he knows it's going to be there, and he trusts in his teammates, Brian. They're just really playing cohesively as a great unit right now.
Yeah. And this game against UCF, like, he could have easily gotten rattled. In the beginning, it was a close game. Could have been a little,
No, yeah, they were. Hey, I still took them in my lay and I smacked minus 6.5. Shout out Cam Ward. You're the best because I'm not gonna lie. When we scored, we were only up 5. I was like, oh, they're gonna kick a field goal. My shit's cooked. They went for it, and boy, they made it. They made that shit look easy. And so shout out Cam Ward. Shout out the Canes.
They're putting up 50 balls, dog.
That was y'all pick. Y'all ready for my pick?
Yeah.
I think after this weekend, this is a lot of people's pick, but Travis Hunter.
Hell
baby.
yeah.
Shout out Travis Hunter, man.
You already know what it is.
Shout out Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter.
That's a Broward baby. He played his last seasons in Georgia for high school, but that was a Broward baby.
That's fire.
Yeah.
No, Travis.
Shout out Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter, brother. You're different. You're a special breed, bro. It takes a lot to play both sides of the ball.
Honestly, bro,
it's crazy.
And Travis
and
Hunter,
to dominate on both ends, bro.
Besides, I'm not taking any credit away from Shadur and buddy who caught the pass, Webster.
Yeah,
Webster,
short dude.
DeJounte Webster,
short dude.
Travis Hunter is the reason they won that game. At the end of the game, he came up with the game-winning play. And he was obviously balling throughout the whole game, but like throughout the whole season. I would say the Nebraska game obviously made them look really bad, but they're playing against better competition than they were last year, and they look a lot better. Even against Colorado State, they dominated that game. Last year, they barely scraped by that game. When they win by like a touchdown or like a field goal, they dominated that game this year. And, and they beat North Dakota State that I'm tired of people talking shit about North Dakota State. They're the best team in that division for like the past 2 decades since I've been watching football. Like, since I've been watching college football, bro. Yeah. Like, that's a good team. No matter how you want to chalk it up, that's still a good team. It don't matter. Like, it's hard to get wins playing football, bro. It's any Saturday, any best Saturday, Sunday, like, you never know what's going to happen playing football, bro.
No, that's a fact.
You really don't. It's such a physical game, and one play can change the course of the entire game. You could be dominating the game and just have one slip up, and then that shifts momentum, and then the next thing you know, the game's out of hand.
No, that's a fact.
Like, they've played very well, and I think a lot of people should stop sleeping on them and Coach Prime.
Yeah, I think he's doing a great job over there. Look, he got one full offseason. Under his belt. The offensive line's playing better. The defense is playing better. The running game could be better. The running game's not where it needs to be.
Yeah.
But Shadur and Travis Hunter are leading the way, bro. And Travis Hunter, for real, is a top 5 pick in the NFL draft, man. This guy's special, bro.
For sure.
This is an athlete. He's man, he could travel as a corner too. Like, traveling as a corner is meant for special people. To say, I'm going to just go wherever he goes. Yeah. He goes in the slot, all right, cool. He goes outside the numbers, cool. He goes
no matter how he gets used, bro, like,
he's just
you have to let him pretty much just do
he's
what
willing
he
to line up. He's willing to line up against anybody, say,
like,
all right, coach.
Dion is literally coaching the future version of himself.
That's what I think he's looking at Travis Hunter like, okay, you could be on my type of vibe or even better. So this is the type of situations we're going to put you in. This is how we're going to coach you. And he's getting the best out of Travis Hunter right now. If I was not to say neither one of these guys, but another white quarterback, not to be racist, but he's nice, though. Not to be nice, but Jackson Dart out of Ole Miss has been.
Oh, I fucks with Jackson Dart.
Jackson Dart has been going crazy.
I fucks with Jackson Dart.
12 touchdowns to only 3 picks. He snapped against Wake Forest. It's been their best, win of the season.
I want to see once they start getting that SEC play going, how they do. But I like Jackson.
Says here he's leading the nation in over 1,500 passing yards. Sure. And that nice. Means Dart leads the nation in passing yards by almost 30 yards per game.
This quarterback class coming out this year is very slept on. I thought they weren't going to have that many people coming out, but Look at even Texas. They're probably going to have Arch Manning starting, and Quinn Ewers is a good quarterback.
Quinn Ewers
is a really
solid,
good quarterback,
bro.
and he's going to get drafted.
He is. He is going to get drafted. So, he's not going to be a first-round draft pick, but he's going to get drafted.
If there's 1 year for the Dolphins to get a quarterback, should be this year.
I'm not sure. No. Hey. For Quinn Ewers, I'm not sure.
When the Dolphins
as a first round quarterback,
I'm not saying Quinn Ewers.
I'm just asking.
Quarterbacks. He's good, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Arch Manning.
First round, you expect that like motherfucker to start
great.
though.
Yeah. He's looking like he's gonna be great, so I can't even sit there and say.
But Arch Manning, dog. I mean, come on, bro. Look at where he's coming from, bro.
But that's what I'm telling you.
Dog.
Listen, Quinn Ewers is looking like he's about to lose his job to one, possibly future greatest college quarterback of all time. He's looking great.
Could be.
I don't want to say that now because it's, it's
2 games.
Couple games, obviously. But his trajectory and the way that he looks right now, and coming from the family that he comes from,
he's looking crazy.
He's looking like a shoo-in to get drafted whenever he decides to come out.
Minimum. Shoo-in to get drafted minimum and be a Heisman top 5 pick maximum.
Exactly. Like his ceiling is
his ceiling is all the way up there.
Like Heisman candidate, possible NCAA championship. Like that's his ceiling.
That's his vibe. No, I get it. I get it. 1,000%. So we'll move on to the UM. Because, like I said, South Florida sports, we need more champs. And the UM got a chance to do it as we're 3-0. Obviously dominating just each performance. Best win has been against Florida in week 1. But, guys, I mean, the UM, are they looking like a contender? Are they looking like a contender? Don't lie.
Honestly, I think our best win was last week. We beat the hell out of South Florida, and they did way better than the Gators have looked this year.
But just the environment. I
mean, as far as like you want to go SEC, the environment, we beat the dog shit out the Gators.
We did. So spanked them, bro.
If you really want to give us, because a lot of people don't want to give us that because it's the Gators and everyone says they're going to suck this year. I don't give a shit. I was talking about before the season started.
And I was on the road.
We're on the road to Gainesville. Fuck that, man.
I don't care.
We spanked them boys.
So,
like, honestly, I got to hear from Craig 305. No, I got you. But to be fair, we're going to make the playoffs easily and probably win the ACC because of our schedule. We don't have a tough schedule because of the way we ended last season. But even if we would have played the likes of, like, Clemson in the ACC, I think we're beating the hell out of them. I'm not convinced that Clemson's that good.
They're not that good.
They don't. To me, they're not a championship team. To me, like they've been in the past few years. So I'm not really even. Like I said, we could play whoever they think is the best team in the ACC, and I think we dog walk their ass.
I think we're gonna win the ACC title game. I think we will.
As long as we don't fall into that trap like a lot of teams do, and they probably play like a team like fucking like who's in the ACC this like
Texas Tech, right? I think
no. Texas Tech, nah.
No?
Like, they play like a team Forest, like Virginia, like a Wake Forest or some shit, and we lose. Like, we just can't do stupid shit like that because that's been the narrative before. Like, we'll end up losing. Bro, remember when we lost last year to Georgia Tech because Cristobal crawled a run play when we should just took a knee to win the game, and it's like, and he fumbled, and they scored. Like, horrible. Just dumb shit, you feel me?
Yeah,
so
can't have none of that.
But it's looking like he's learned from that. Obviously,
it's looking like he did. So I think he's finally getting those players into the program, and he's finally going through the cycle of like the old players that he didn't bring in. No offense to those players. Shout out, y'all played for the U. Y'all showed out.
Yeah, definitely.
But he's finally got his guys in there, and he's showing y'all what he's doing with the talent.
Definitely.
And I think Cam Ward coming back for an extra year instead of going to the draft has done wonders for the U and wonders for his own draft stock. Because if he would have came out this year, he wouldn't have gotten drafted high. Even though I'm a huge fan of college football, so I watched players from everywhere. I saw him at Washington State.
Yeah, Washington State,
he was a baller. And I was thinking, because I heard the rumors going into the draft, if he stays in the fucking transfer portal, that he's going to go to the U. But then I seen a post that he declared for the draft, so I'm just like, damn, bro. So I guess we're not getting Cam Ward. And then like 2 weeks later, Cam Ward decides to pull out of the draft and go to the U. I'm like, what the hell happened? Once I saw that, I said, the U's gonna be lit. But at the same time, I had to see it before I could really,
of course,
yeah,
you always got to see
it because the way that we played over the last decade. So finally seeing it on TV, seeing the results of what I thought was really going to manifest, it feels great.
Feel it.
Finally, like we get to live the glory days of like our parents and shit. They grew up watching the U. You feel me? Like my old boy loved talking about that shit, bro. He used to work in the Orange Bowl and shit, do shit in the Orange Bowl.
Fire.
You know, so
yeah, firsthand
he
experience
grew up
with that shit.
in you know the 80s, 90s era of the U, which is really the glory years. Even the early 2000s, we had a lot of great times, bro. So
no, definitely.
The U is back as far as this year, and hopefully, I think it's gonna continue. Even though we're gonna lose Cam Ward this year, I think we finally have gotten that culture back to where it needs to be.
With Cristobal doing what he's doing right now with Cam Ward and everybody else, I would tend to agree with that. Is the UM a contender?
Yeah, I definitely think they're contenders. I like their run game. Their defense is solid. The receiver core is badass. The tight ends are good.
Bro, it's everywhere.
Yeah, they're stacked everywhere. And I definitely see Cam Ward, if he goes into the draft, top 10 pick. Like
he might be damn top 3, top 5, depending who's picking.
Since I don't even remember the last time UM had a quarterback that got drafted.
Bro, if the Panthers get number 1 pick, I feel like Cam Ward's going number 1.
You might.
Unless they want to go the stereotypical route and get a damn Carson Beck or something like that. Like, I don't know how you pick anyone over this guy so far in the season.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you right now, UM's definitely looking like a contender for the college football playoff. And what I will say right now is that Cam Ward, as a college quarterback, obviously, like I said, he could have declared and went into the draft. To have the presence of mind to know, you know what, I'm going to come back and I'm going to dominate college football. That takes a different type of dude. Like that, you got to be wired a little bit different to say, I can go back, play for this team. You don't think he already knew the schedule? He saw the schedule already. He saw who they were playing, where he was going, what opportunities he had in front of him. He's capitalized on that. And Mario Cristobal is getting the best out of his defense because his defense is not heavily recruited. And did the research, not a lot of 4- or 5-star players came out of that previous class to come over here and play. I don't know the 2 classes before that, but the class coming in was not great defensively. And he has really just focused on that side of the ball, make sure they bend but don't break type of thing. And they haven't really been tested that crazily in terms of in the fourth quarter, in a tight game, in a tight spot. But
or as far as talent all around, because we haven't really played a team that, you know, is really projected to do anything.
Exactly. But Cam Ward has been the best transfer portal position like this year, bro. For sure, 1,000%. And because of that, I think the UM is a contender. But, hey, we talked about both teams, and we hate to compare, but we just have to ask, continue with our college football section. But who's a better quarterback, guys, Cam or Shedeur? Who's better? Because I'm not saying this is a hot topic that I've heard anybody talk about, but these are the quarterbacks honestly, we talk about in the chat. These are the most polarizing quarterbacks. Not
only that,
in college football right now.
But these, realistically, if we're being honest, are going to be 2 top 5 potential quarterbacks to get drafted
within their respective drafts.
Next year. So it's not unfair to compare them because they're probably going to be neck and neck when we get down to the end of the year as far as their projections go.
Right. So
it's looking like they're both going to be up there in the first round. So I think, obviously, by stats and just the way they played, I would say Cam Ward is playing better right now. And I saw a video before the season started where they were both training with each other. And they were having like a friendly banter back and forth. Cam Ward was like challenging Shedeur. He's like, nah, like, I'm with that
shit. I'm with it.
He's like, he was trying to like check Cam or Shedeur, but like in a competitive way. You feel me? So I think Cam Ward just has that it factor.
Yeah.
You know, he just has that, like, he wants to be that guy, so he's gonna work hard.
He's with the smoke,
and
he's with the smoke.
And I think they're both, potentially gonna have great careers in the NFL, and I love it because I love both quarterbacks, and
I think they both have the moxie of a quarterback.
The limit, man.
Yeah, I think they both also have the accuracy. They throw with anticipation. They both have a good enough arm. I think they both know how to read defenses so far in the NFL or in the college game. And they also, like I said, they have the necessary tools like intangibles. They're both with the smoke. They're not hiding from shit. They address everything. They go at each other, whether they play against each other or other opponents clearly. Like they both want the most out of their careers, man.
Yeah.
And I personally think right now today, Cam is better right now. I think Shedeur is gonna be better long term.
I don't think so, but I respect your take, though.
Yeah, I think Shedeur is gonna be better long term. The only reason why I say that is because I think his ability to extend plays, I think has been shown like a little bit more not against tougher competition, but at least in more dying circumstances. I mean, to have a Friday Night Lights type of throw to close out a game and force OT,
no, I hear what
it's
you're
OD,
saying.
bro. It's OD.
Like and the reason why you feel that way is because of the fact that Shedeur has a lesser team.
Yeah,
so, all the
really,
time he's running for his life, doing all this shit. And, Cam Ward is fortunate that he does have a better team.
He's got a solid team. He's got a solid team.
But I think that he's still showing that he's the person that's elevating that team. Without Cam Ward, that team is not where they're at right now. And I feel like he's the focal point, and everyone knows that.
And I think I was doing some looking back at some numbers, and Elliot Martinez should be way better than what he's doing, yo. Not for nothing, but he's not really
Damian Martinez,
sorry. He's not really running the ball the way he should, bro.
Touchdowns here and there, bro. Like, I think
but he hasn't rushed for 100 yards. I mean, last week I think he had 12 carries for 30 yards. He had 3 touchdowns. So, that definitely helps the situation, but the running game, and he was a transfer portal guy too. I'm not saying that he's been a slump or like he's been trash. He just hasn't broken loose yet. And they got him in the portal as well. So I think Cam's team is better, but they also have guys that can play better. I think Shedeur got another top 5 pick with him, and there's not many of those guys just walking the street. He's playing with Travis Hunter, a guy who can literally do anything on the football field he wants to do. He might could play quarterback if he wanted to switch to quarterback. It's almost like that surreal. So I just think Shedeur could be better long term. But moving on with the Colorado, continuing with that, can they keep this momentum going, guys? Can they keep this energy going? Because Colorado right now, they're 3-1. They're 3-1. They're rolling. They got 2 straight wins. Yeah. And again, winning a game like the way they won, in the rain, a heave to force overtime, capitalize and then win in overtime. Like, bro, this type of stuff can catapult you to the next part of your season, bro.
Yeah.
Can they keep this momentum going?
I think that was a great win.
Yeah, can they keep this going, though? Can they end up, competing for their conference title?
I think they can keep it going. It's just will they, to be honest with you. I think they have a great shot, especially their conference that they're in now. I think they have a great chance of, making it far. But the thing is, they can't let up any more games. You lost that one to Nebraska, and it's better, that it happened early, but at the same time, now it's time to lock in.
Everybody's going to be focused on you.
Yeah, you got to be laser focused every game for the rest of the season, man. You can't give up nothing cheap. You can't play any of these bottom tier teams and just give up something cheap, man. You got to just put your foot on everyone's neck and just, blow everyone out, because they're not doing you any favors out here on the internet. People want to see Colorado do bad. People want to see Deion do bad, and I hate it. But a lot of people hate greatness, and they hate, seeing people be proved wrong.
Yeah.
So they just got to lock in and remain focused.
I think they'll get some wins, but I don't see them competing for a championship.
For a championship is different. I mean, I think they could probably sneak into the playoff, but I don't think they're championship level right now. For sure.
is, though.
is definitely championship level right now. I'll give you that for sure.
is championship level right now. And I can tell you one thing. They are going to make the playoff this year. That's just a fact. But I don't know about Colorado right now, but give Deion maybe one more year, they might have a chance to make the playoff. They obviously, they might have to go undefeated.
One more year, you think he'll stay another year? Well, he's out like a light, and so
will he leave once Shedeur and Travis leave? I don't know.
Oh, maybe I don't know.
He might want to go to Florida State, and now he sees what's going on in Florida State. He probably wants to go over there and revive Florida State.
Yeah, I feel like
which I will really.
I hope not.
Yeah. My heart will be so torn if he does that. So torn if he does.
I think he'll bounce after his kid leaves, man.
I think he should. He should bounce after his kid leaves.
Get your paper boy, and
Go get
Go show
hella
your
money
talents.
calling college football games, bro.
Go show your talents.
You can
bro.
get the contract Brady got to call NFL games. You could get that to do college football games.
Yeah.
Get a crazy bag. But he liked to coach, man. He liked to coach. That's just what it is. But guys, we'll be right back. Thank you guys for tapping in with us for our college football section of the Sports Bender podcast. Again, Craig 305 with me, Big Rocky, Rob the Book.
Yes,
every
sir.
Saturday and Sunday. Make sure you tap in. 4-1 last week, so you already know what it is, man. We tapped in. Make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. But we'll be right back.
Be right back.
Never stressing what I can't control, no, no, no. With them hundreds from the immortals, whoa. Play with bands like it's rock and roll, whoa. Pocket watch and keep it locked and loaded, whoa. For this life, I put my life upon it, whoa.
I still you can't do to this day. I can't even lie. But hey, new segment, not new, but who would you rather? Who would you rather, guys? All right.
Who is it today?
So because it's the NFL season, obviously, you know we want to pick an NFL guy. So we're gonna go with Brandon Ayuk. Brandon Ayuk is who would you rather? All right.
Oh man,
So, hey,
Mr.
any
wanted a new
disputes?
contract.
Any disputes gotta go. Okay.
All right.
Any disputes gotta go. I don't want to hear shit.
But
But I know they're gonna come anyway. So who would you rather? All right. Yeah. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild. But who would you rather, Brandon Ayuk edition? So we're going to go Brandon Ayuk or Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
Garrett Wilson.
I'll go Garrett Wilson too. I didn't want to.
Fuck
though.
the Jets.
I didn't want to. Wanted to be argumentative there. Brandon Ayuk or Chris Olave?
Chris Olave.
Nah. No.
Are we doing this based off like?
Now, I
just
guess
right
like,
now,
Right
or-
now, I get. I mean, overall careers, you can't.
I mean,
careers
yeah,
already
because
done,
they've
so
both been like more or less the same. But
they're kind of like the same. But Chris Olave came in.
I think I'll take IU. Fuck,
Olave.
that's a close. I don't
Going with
know.
Olave.
I'm really torn on that one.
I would go with Chris Olave as well. I'm not gonna lie.
If Chris
Yeah,
Olave
it's a
had
tough one,
fucking
bro.
Purdy,
Yeah,
party's over. Party's over.
You might be right about that. You might be right.
Purdy's
about
not
that.
great though. He's not great.
I
To
don't.
me,
I think
not
he's
great.
better than Carr. Maybe not this season right now, but I definitely think he's better than Carr.
Yeah.
He's better than Carr, but he's not top 5 though. Just want to confirm that.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, Brandon Ayuk or Amon Ra?
I'm on
Amon
Raw.
Ra, right?
The
I
guy's
should have
like
never
the
done that.
fucking
Should've never- He
Egyptian
clears.
god.
Amon Ra clears.
Clears,
Amon Ra
like-
I'm on Raw.
All right.
St. Brown.
Brandon Ayuk or Brian Thomas Jr.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh, I would take Ayuk right now because that's a rookie. You
Yeah,
know,
I'm
like
going
he's
with-
showing
But he's
potential.
showing up, though,
He's showing
dog.
potential for sure. But
He's showing like
you
a
know,
number one type
He
of dude.
still
though.
has to. He still needs to perform
Okay.
way better before I sit here and put
go
Ayuk.
with
Put him
Ayuk.
over Ayuk.
Yeah.
Because Ayuk, at least
Like,
right now, has not shown
He
up
has
in
a
in 3
Ayuk has
games.
a body of work. This
He
guy
does, he
has
does.
2.5 games.
But
He's
that's
playing
why I
right
was
now.
just saying right now. Just the only reason why is because Ayuk has played in all 3 games and it has not played well in 3 games.
No,
Like that's
I still would take Ayuk.
okay. Just making sure.
Are you
Just making sure. Brandon Ayuk or Jalen Waddle?
Jalen
Jalen
Waddle?
I'm gonna go Brandon Ayuk. I
Do
think
it.
Jalen Waddle's nice,
Yeah.
but
You can go to hell.
yes.
Jalen Waddle, bro.
You guys aren't thinking straight. Come on. Brandon Ayuk or Michael Pittman?
I'm gonna go with Michael Pittman. I like Michael Pittman.
Oh, come on. That's
I like
bullshit.
Michael Pittman, bro.
No
I feel
way.
like
No
they're
way.
having a tough season.
This is another
right now.
tough one. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
bro.
it's a tough season.
Brandon
Michael
Ayuk is
Pittman.
better. Brandon Ayuk is better, and he'd be better.
I mean,
today.
they both
He's
have
better.
similar seasons right now. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah, they
haven't
are.
done
They
shit.
are. They haven't done shit.
But-
Neither one of them. But they're both ultra talented. But I think Ayuk is more.
I would
versatile.
probably take Ayuk, but that's a tough one.
It is.
That's a tough one.
Let's go. Brandon Ayuk or Nico Collins.
Nico
Yeah, Nico.
clears.
Damn. Yeah, he does clear. Brandon Ayuk or Devonta Smith.
Devontae Smith? Probably Devontae Smith. I like him.
I'm gonna go Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, because I think like if we switch them like in each other's offense, I think Ayuk will go nuts, bro. with
Yeah,
AJ
he had AJ Brown
like,
with him, bro.
Yeah, that's
Dude,
true.
Because Debo's
nuts.
nasty, but Debo's he was
Yeah.
like half running back, half receiver. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He's helping CMC as much as he's helping him. Like he's not getting the full range of him being in the inside or playing. Like sometimes he's in the backfield, so it's just different. I don't know. I think Brandon Ayuk's better than Devonta Smith though. Brandon Ayuk or T Higgins.
T. Higgins.
I'm I'm gonna go T Higgins
That's
too.
a super tough one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go T Higgins
T
too.
Higgins just isn't consistent to me. Like
Because Burrow's
he's not
consistent.
consistent enough for
That's
me.
not true. That's not true.
Is
You're,
cooked.
you're hating.
The
You're
only
hating.
reason-
You're hating.
Cooked,
You're
guys.
hating. You're hating.
The
You're
reason I have to take Ayuk is because like Higgins isn't consistent enough, and he's super injury prone too. So it's like,
But when he's on the
I gotta
field,
go with Ayuk. No, I still have to go with Ayuk.
when he's on the
because
field consistently, he
like,
plays well.
He plays well, and I think he's up there with Ayuk. I don't think there's a huge gap between them both, but I think their play styles and everything is just Ayuk is more susceptible to get targets.
Yeah. I agree with that.
You
I agree
know,
with that.
Like,
He's a little bit more versatile, but T Higgins, he's
I think
red,
T. Higgins
red zone
is more
threat.
of like a red zone threat and a big play guy.
That's what I'm
Like,
saying, bro.
I think Ayuk is more of a consistent receiver in that he can, no matter what offensive system is, he could probably, he's gonna eat.
I think you just changed my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna go Brandon Ayuk there. T Higgins is nice, but no.
He's cooked, bro.
No. Brandon Ayuk is better.
I'm not gonna say that.
No, I'm not gonna say that either.
Dude is cooked.
Who would you rather, Brandon Ayuk or Zay Flowers?
I'll probably go Ayuk still.
I'll go Ayuk because of his size.
Yeah,
Pause.
I like. Yeah, that was wild. That was wild.
Dude,
I love you.
But
height out here.
but yeah, I think Ayuk just has more versatility as a receiver.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm gonna go Brandon Ayuk, but that also is not far off. And Zay Flowers' second year, man, he's not playing bad. He's playing pretty
he's
solid,
not. He's
even though his
playing
team
solid.
hasn't shown up. His team hasn't shown up.
He's playing good.
They're playing, but he's playing good. And the last one, who would you rather, DJ Moore or Brandon Ayuk?
DJ Moore.
This one's tough.
Yeah, I'm going with Moore. I need more.
Man,
Come on, can you give me a reason why? Because I don't believe you. I'm gonna go Brandon Ayuk.
I'm gonna go. The reason is because Joey B is cooked. I'm just kidding.
I think Ayuk might be a better receiver, but it's like I like DJ Moore a lot.
DJ Moore is
he's
tough.
a really good receiver.
DJ Moore is tough.
He's really good. I like him a lot. He gives me like
he's a
Steve
number one-
Smith vibes.
He's
like,
a number one in a couple places.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
He's number one in a couple places. Especially with a good quarterback, he can really show out. He's played with really bad quarterbacks so far. He's played with bad quarterback play. Not terrible, but pretty bad. So, but I'm gonna go with Brandon Ayuk. That's the only reason why. I'm sorry, just because he's played in tougher games.
Yeah.
And obviously he shows that he could play. I mean, obviously he got it. So I think Brandon Ayuk, and also he got paid. So
that money.
Yeah, clearly he deserved the money. NFL people, they don't give him money unless they have some sort of body of work, like you mentioned earlier. So, but we're gonna go into our Week 4 money line picks, yo.
Never stressing what I can't control, no. With them hundreds from the immortals, whoa. Play with bands like it's rock and roll, whoa. Pocket watch and keep it locked and loaded, whoa. For this life, I put my life up on it.
I'll tell you right now, if they did score a total. Oh, strange.
Come on, Dinky.
All right.
Do a segment like starting.
Sorry, man. Sorry. Welcome back to the Sports Bender Podcast, Season 4. You already know Craig 305, Big Rocky with me. You guys tapped into our college football review. Obviously, I know it was pretty much the U in Colorado, but those are our guys, man. We got to break bread about them. So we just wanted to tap in with that. But, guys, Week 4 money line picks. We'll make sure we try to have this episode out in case you guys tail any of these. Tail us on the page, man. Or tag us on the page. Write whatever you want. Just tag us.
Yeah, tag us.
You can tag
That's all I
305.
ask.
That's all.
If I done made you some money this year, just tag me.
Tag them.
Tag. That's all. That's all it takes, man. But Week 4 money line picks. We're gonna run through these.
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna run through these.
Run it.
Jaguars, Titans.
Titans.
Fuck.
Both ass, but I'm going with Titans.
You're dumb.
I'm
Texans,
going Jags.
you're nuts.
Even though like the Jags just they're so disappointing.
They're getting spanked right now, bro.
Do it.
Yeah, like
They are getting spanked.
And I might
Texans.
regret this. They're both gonna be winless teams going into this game. But I'll just take the stinking ass Jags.
It's wild. Vikings, Packers.
Vikings, just because it depends on if Love's going to be playing or not.
Rivalry.
If Jordan Love plays, then yes. If Malik Willis plays, then yes, Packers win. Malik Willis 2-0. 2-0 as a starter.
I think if Love comes in, they'll win. And where are they playing? Green Bay?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if Love plays, then they win.
Vikings.
If Love doesn't play, Malik Willis is about to get turned to goddamn origami figure.
Who you got?
I got the Vikings, bro.
You're wild. Chiefs, Chargers.
Fucking Chiefs.
Chiefs easily. Chiefs taking this.
Justin Herbert banged up. Give me the Chiefs.
Bills, Ravens. It's a good one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, give me the Ravens.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Ravens.
I got to go with the Bills.
And give the Bills the first L of the season. Let's go Ravens.
Yeah, it's in
Mark
Baltimore.
Andrews gets the ball. I don't know.
Ravens need it, but Bills are on a roll right now, man. They're playing great.
Them.
Titans, Dolphins, Monday night.
Give me the Miami Dolphins. We're going to be live in effect at the Miami Dolphins Monday Night Football game, revenge game for the Miami Dolphins after losing to the Tennessee Titans last year.
God damn, that's a real shit.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Dolphins.
I'm going with the Dolphins. We have no choice.
Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins number one. Next game.
We have no choice. Cowboys, Giants. All these games within the division.
Cowboys.
Cowgirls.
I'm going to go with the Giants here.
Oh, my God. Someone drug test this man. He's smoking fentanyl.
Chill.
He's on the Fenty.
Say whatever you want. They're both 1-2 right now. All right?
The fuck out of here.
So, Giants. I got Giants at home. Bengals, Panthers.
Let me guess. You got the fucking Panthers.
I got the Panthers because
I got the
Bengals cooked.
Give me the Bangies. I'm sorry. I think I know the Panthers just had their little dub over the Raiders.
They got Ginger Santa.
Shit. Yeah.
He's throwing
Shout out to
gifts.
the Raiders fucking stink. But I think the Bengals should beat the dog shit out of the Panthers. I'm sorry. They're going to come down from that high. And
if they don't, then is Joey B cooked?
It's over. You say what you want. I don't give a shit. Fuck Joe Burrow, too.
Joe Burrow's not cooked. Joe Burrow will win this game against the Panthers.
Joe Burrow is at least seasoned.
Broncos, Jets.
I'm going to do the best fucking Cody impression. Jets, Jets.
Give me the fucking Broncos. Pull out the upset win.
No way. I got Jets at home at MetLife. Eagles, Bucks.
Eagles. I like the Eagles, bro. And we got my MVP in the house.
This is a tough
Saquon
one. Where's
Barkley.
that?
In Tampa.
Oh, in Tampa again?
Good weather. Eagles.
AJ Brown's not playing. I think he's still gonna be out.
I'm going Bucks here.
You're going
This is a tough one, bro. Yeah, because I think the Eagles barely squeaked out against the Saints, and to be honest with you, even though the Saints look like
the
world
team.
beaters for the first 2 weeks, I think the Bucks are a better team.
And it was only
I have
15-12,
I have the Bucks
bro.
winning that division. To
It was
be
only
honest,
15-12, bro. It's not like they killed the shit.
I'm gonna say the
Saints.
Bucks, but obviously I think this is one of those pick'em games. So I'm gonna go Bucks, but obviously it wouldn't surprise me to see the Eagles win this.
I'm gonna say it again, Eagles.
Yeah, I heard you. Rams, Bears in Chicago.
Ooh,
I like the Bears.
Man, if the Bears don't win this game,
Rams got too many injuries.
Yeah, I like the Bears too, but if they don't win this game, then they're gonna have it's early. It's gonna be week 4, but they're gonna have to make some decisions because
I disagree with what you just said.
You're gonna go with the Rams?
I don't know, man.
The Rams just have 2 things happen to them. They literally just beat the San Francisco 49ers.
That was a good game.
They literally just beat them a week ago.
Game.
And last time I checked, Matthew Stafford played for the Lions for like 10 years, and they're in the same division as the Bears. So going to Chicago is nothing to him. It's a business trip.
Oh, no,
He's played
yeah,
over there
for sure.
10,000 times. He's not worried about that.
10,000.
Caleb Williams is not proven yet. He hasn't.
How many games has he won in damn Chicago though?
Not a lot, but I'm saying he's comfortable probably in that.
He's comfortable sleeping in the hotel.
He's comfortable there. That's all I know.
Probably got a home there.
Saints Falcons. Saints Falcons in Atlanta.
This is another one, bro.
I'm going with the Saints.
Me too.
I just hate it and when the early week games because it's like they both look really, really good, but it's like
One's 2-1, one's 1-2.
You can have, I have a feeling like this game's gonna be a snooze fest, bro.
Snooze.
To be
It
honest,
is. It
I
is.
think it's gonna be take the
Go
under,
to sleep, take a nap.
whatever the fuck it is.
It's at 42.5 right now.
Take the under,
But shit don't matter now.
And yeah, bro, I think it's gonna be. They're gonna try to run the ball.
Run the ball.
Both the secondaries are really good. I can't
Boyz
front
on.
it. So I think they're gonna try to run the ball. Both of them. They both got good running backs, and I think it's gonna be an under game. And it's gonna be whoever gets the last possession for a damn field goal.
Right. No, I can see that happening. I'm gonna go with the Saints though. I really do. I think 96 points in 2 weeks
It's crazy, right?
that's hard to do. I mean, you can't just pull that shit off. So,
2 weeks until they faced a defense.
Exactly. That's true. But it was 15-12, so it's not like they got blown out. They're still a good team.
15-12. That's 27 points collectively between two teams.
No, but what I'm telling you is they didn't get blown out by the Eagles though, so they're still a good
No,
team.
they
So
didn't,
for them to beat the
but
Falcons, it wouldn't be out of the realm of
Eagles are
possibility.
injured right now. They have missing pieces, and it's also the end of the season. That's why, like, a lot of these games, like, obviously now we're talking about it, but when we get to week 12, 13,
We're not
like,
talking
all
about
these
it no more.
games
Yeah.
didn't mean fucking shit, like, at all.
They mean only to the teams that are fighting for a wild card spot.
Exactly.
That's it. Steelers, Colts, and Indy.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go with the Colts, man. I'm hoping they turn it around.
Give me the Colts, man.
Give me the Colts.
Give me
man.
the Colts.
There's
You
no way.
starting Anthony Richardson?
I'm starting him again. I've started him this whole time. I'm starting him not in our league because I got Jalen Hurts too, but in my other league, I'm starting his ass, and I'm hoping he turns it around. You know, like they're a good team. It's just they snuck the win last week without him doing anything. So
Yeah.
I expect him. You know, if he does turn it around, I expect him to keep winning.
Damn Colts, man.
Yeah, Captain
Shout out
C.
Pat McAfee.
Shout out.
Give me the damn Colts.
I'm gonna go Steelers, man.
Do it. Do it.
I'm sorry.
The peepers.
No, I'm doing that because they're 3-0, and Justin Fields. Hey, man, he hasn't turned the ball over. As long as he doesn't turn it over, they win.
That's a mirage, bro.
Hey, it's 3 games.
sink
3
the
games
water
is a
there.
mirage. Is a mirage. If he comes back down to earth the next 3 games, then clearly we know it was fake. But I'm gonna go with them to continue to run. I like Mike Tomlin and what they're doing over there. Commanders, Cardinals.
Cardinals.
It's at Cardinals.
Yeah,
Arizona.
At Arizona.
Oh man. Give me the Cards, but this is gonna be one of those games like a lot of people are probably gonna bet. I think it's probably gonna be heavy favorite on the Cardinals, but I think the Commanders are probably gonna show up in this game. I think so. Commanders is gonna be one of those teams this year that a lot of teams are gonna they're gonna get easy wins and they're gonna be just having to play gritty and tough the whole game to come out with a dub.
I hear you, brother. I'm gonna go Arizona though. Definitely.
Okay.
I think they need to win their 1 and 2. Patriots, 49ers.
49ers, man.
If the Niners don't win this one, then we really got a problem.
Yeah, you guys are a 10-point favorite, dog.
Going with the Niners.
When you're double digits in the NFL, bro, you better at least win. At least.
Are they playing in San Fran or no?
Like if you don't cover, what'd you say?
Where are they playing?
Yeah, in San Fran. They have. If they don't cover, they better at least win money line for sure.
Like,
at least minimum.
I don't care who's out.
Yeah, for real. Ravens or Browns, Raiders. Sorry,
Browns are
in Vegas.
This is a tough one right here.
In Vegas.
The Browns just let one down to the Giants, and the Raiders just let one down to the Panthers. 2 of the worst teams in the league. What version are you going to get of both these teams is going to determine who's going to win?
I got Vegas. Can I tell you why?
Because you like Los?
No. No, it's literally the complete opposite why. The only reason why is because I think Devontae Adams is going to be the best player on this field in this game.
I hope, bro. Like, get the
he
guy
is
the
the
ball.
best player.
But he'll get the numbers. He'll get the 5 for 115 and a tutty or something. He'll do something
Browns
like that.
defense is nice, so I really just don't
Browns
know.
defense is cold, man. Browns defense is cold. That front 7 is crazy, but Devontae
I'm gonna go with
Adams.
the Browns, bro. It's a tough one.
In Vegas?
It's a tough one, but I think I'm gonna go with the Browns.
I'm gonna take Vegas, but this is one of those games. It's a 50-50 game for me.
I agree.
Yeah, it's a 50-50.
No, I agree. It's definitely 50-50. Monday Night Football, Seahawks in Detroit to take on the Lions.
Oof.
Oh, give me the Lions.
Yeah, I think the Lions are starting to turn
Not
around.
to say that this won't be a good game, a competitive game, but give me the damn Lions. Give me Dan Campbell and the Lions.
Lands.
I believe in MCDC.
I believe in Greek gods. Name Amon.
Yeah, and that too.
And my dog Jameson Williams, who didn't do anything this past week.
Anything except drink Jameson.
He might have.
He might have drinking some
Pop
JMO.
bottles, baby.
He got a point, so he caught a reception.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. He got 1 point, 1.4 to be exact.
Awesome.
Shout out Jameson Williams.
Shout out. Catching that ball, bro.
Hey, good job. Guys, so we're gonna close out this episode with a new section, with a new segment called "What Really Grinds My Gears." I'm gonna set the timer. Each one of us get a minute to really talk about what's really going on.
Real quick?
Do it.
All right, hold on. So we each get a minute to talk shit to you guys.
Something on my mind today.
All right, man. So your clock starts now.
So, what really grinds my damn gears is the fact that I would say for about a decade now, Miami Dolphins have had the worst O-line collectively, bro, in probably the last 10 years. And we have never done anything about it. For the last 2-3 years, media has been super heavy on McDaniels and Chris Greer to be like, what are we going to do about the O-line? Oh, we're good where we're at. No, we're not. Teron Armstead can't play 8 games in a season. Austin Jackson is finally becoming decent, but he's still not it. Liam Eichenberg is not it at all. And I hate to say that. Like, I hate to talk shit about Dolphins. What are you guys doing? You guys don't believe in protecting the quarterback? Like, Tua's made the O-line look good because he's just smart and athletic. But look at him now. You guys have fucked his world up, man. I don't blame this shit on Tua. I blame this shit on the Miami Dolphins organization. You guys have not done right by this guy. This guy is amazing.
Thank you.
Fuck that.
No, man.
Get the O-line right. Get it right now.
You see? Hey, Big Rocky's got to do what he's got to do to get his point across. That's for sure. I already know how he is. You already know what you got to say. 60 seconds.
60 seconds. All right.
You're up.
All right. What really grinds my gears is when they talk shit about the people's team, bro. The people's team is out here winning. And then we got, the league talking shit.
Yo,
we're coming for this league.
Hey, yo.
We
can't talk. We can't talk throughout this.
We
section.
are taking it. That's it, bro. We're taking the championship this year. I don't give a shit.
You're taking a pounding.
I'm taking the championship, bro. And I'm not playing. Last year I was undefeated. This year, I don't know what the record's going to be, but it's going to be championship. That's it.
That's all you have to say? You're going to cut it short?
That's all I got to say. I cut it early.
They're taking it, all
20 seconds early. I don't care.
All right. I'll just say that. I don't even know what to say to that. I really don't. I really don't know what to say to that. That's wild.
He's coming and he's taking it.
Clearly. I don't even know what else to say,
That's
bro.
the people's team for you.
That really is.
Real people pleasers.
I can expect Rocky to do that.
Oh, shit.
All right, man. What really grinds my gears is how the media props up Caleb Williams. I'm sorry. After the game 2 Sundays ago against the Houston Texans, Caleb Williams wouldn't even hear CJ Stroud out. Wouldn't even hear him out. And the problem I have with that is that Caleb Williams has not proven a damn thing in this league. When Cam Newton played his first NFL game, the motherfucker threw for 400 yards. And nobody thought he would ever do anything even close to what he did. He won an MVP, got a team to the Super Bowl. He was a proven quarterback for about 5 to 6 to 7 years in the NFL. Caleb Williams, in the first 3 games, you haven't done a goddamn thing in the NFL. You haven't thrown for 400 yards. You haven't thrown, for 4 or 5 touchdowns.
I'm not. 400 is crazy, but
I'm saying.
I would say I don't think he's
Cam Newton did that his first game. And Caleb Williams, people think he's going to be the next Mahomes. And he hasn't done that.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what really grinds my gears.
I mean,
I'm sorry, man.
Hey. I just, looking at this Colts game, he ain't threw for 400, but he threw for 363.
Yeah, I know. He did. He was flinging it.
But the first 2 games, I'll give it to you. He was playing like dog shit. And he didn't
threw
even play good this game either.
2 picks and 2 tutties, right?
2 picks, 2 tutties. He didn't even play good this game.
It was
I'll concede to you for sure. Like you definitely got a right to have your fucking gears crossed.
The media has really
gears.
The media has really propped this guy up, and that's all I'm gonna say, man. They propped him up. They thought he was supposed to be the next guy.
Stuck a pebble in your gear, man.
And the shit fucked me up. But guys, it's a wrap. Season 4, Sports Bender Podcast. You already know what it is. Rob the Book every Saturday and Sunday with Big Rocky.
Tune in.
Correct 05. If you need that video work.
I'm making y'all money.
I don't know what else to say no more, man. You've been plugged so many times on the show.
Appreciate you guys.
Why else do I got to say anything else?
Say you love me?
No, hell no.
Who do you love?
Yeah.
Who do you love, man?
We're enemies until the football season is done. Just want you to know that.
I love Craig, but this guy's the worst individual.
We got the seventh pick again, and we're cooking, bro. We're cooking.
You're cooking, just not as good as me. Could never slap the meat on the grill like me.
That's wild. That was wild.
See you later.
Peace to the God. See, we going hard. Yeah, we going hard. Yeah, now we know it's ours. Peace to the gods.